everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be discussing the limited edition Elsa doll from the Disney store, and we're going to do a bit of a comparison review to see if this doll is right for you. Let's get started. So today I have with me the Elsa doll, and we're going to compare it to the generic Elsa doll that you would have gotten at the Disney store to see if, it's worth it. Is it worth the price point that you're going to pay? So I have with me the original Elsa doll that came out from the Disney store. And I also have the limited edition doll right next to me. So we're going to first look at this doll here. Now this doll is their usual cheap dolls, and I use the word cheap in air quotes, of course, but these are the dolls that came out when Frozen first came out. And as you can see, I mean, they're nice dolls. There we go. They're nice dolls. I mean, they're not bad dolls. They're very nice. I really do enjoy them. I think if you're looking for something that's a cheap alternative, these are great. I heard the quality has gotten a little interesting since these dolls came out. But overall, I mean, these aren't bad dolls. They are better quality than their cheaper counterparts that you'll find at, the regular toy stores or, stuff like that, like you used to find at like Toys R Us. But now we have the Frozen 2 doll. And as you can tell, I mean, by comparison, this one is huge. And I'm gonna hold her up, and I'm gonna hold this one up. She's huge compared, by comparison. So, I mean, that's the first thing you're gonna see. The next thing you're gonna see is she comes in a very, very nice box. Now, the nice thing about these dolls is you really don't have to take them out of the box to display them. You can, but it's not necessary for you to do so, because the nice thing about these is they come with that, so you can take this front piece off and just display the doll itself without the border that you have on here. Now, I personally have left the border on. I think it's a very nice border. I personally picked this up myself. I didn't order it online or anything. I actually went when Disney Store was still a thing. I know, crazy to say, but yeah, I did pick this up myself, and I was able to pick out the box and everything. I know if you have it shipped, you don't get a choice of the box, and some of them do come kind of tattered. So do keep that in mind. They don't come in the same boxes that the older ones used to. And I do have one of the older dolls that came out. I have the Robin Hood and Marian doll. Big surprise. And that one came in a large plastic like casing. So these are, just the plastic. Can kind of hear it. It's just that cheap, thick plastic, but I mean, it's plastic and, cardboard. Now, as far as the doll is concerned, I'm going to try and do my best to get some nice shots of this doll. Now, as you can see, there are some differences with her right off the bat. You can see she has lashes. She has nice embroidery on her skirt and that. So she really does add a very nice touch to everything. She does have that same glitter as the regular dolls have, but she does have a lot more detail to her. She has the crystals on her. Nice makeup. You can really see her freckles, and her hair is beautifully done. I personally do not debox these personally because I feel they're already in a nice casing. Why, fix something that isn't broke, right? Now the difference in price point between these dolls, it is a large price point. I mean, you're talking at least 100 and some dollars depending on the doll. They do seem to vary depending on the popularity of the character and if you get one or two, which it does make sense. So I will say that much. But the question is are they worth that price point? Now, I would say in the earlier days of these dolls, when they really went, all out and really adding a lot of intricate details, 110%. And you're going to find a lot of those dolls are in the thousands range. And I know that's wild to say, but for example, the very first Elsa doll from the first Frozen, that's comparison to this one, is easily $1,000 if not more. I've seen them as high as $3,000. Are they worth that? That's up to you. Personally, I would not pay that for it. But you'll find some of them are about $400, which is still, a huge price jump from when they were. Um, Usually you can get these dolls for anywhere between $129 to $250 each. They are a collectible doll, so there's not something that you really are going to be able to, dress, undress a lot like the Volks dolls that I have or the Azone dolls that I have, previously shown to you. Now, a good comparison would be, the Pure Nemo dolls that I have compared to, this doll is, which one is more worth it in my opinion. And honestly, that all boils down to you. And there's really no way to say, hey, I think this one's better because it's a matter of preference. Which character do you like and is it worth the value to you? So keep in mind when you buy these dolls secondhand, you guys kind of set the price point on those. Would I spend $400 on this Elsa doll? No, I would not have spent $400 on this doll personally. I think she's a lovely doll. She is very large. I would say easily close to Dolphy Dream's sister size. She's very large. So, I mean, there's at least that. And because that, you can really get those details in there. But I just don't, I mean, if you're comparing this to, say, another Dolphy Dream that you could get secondhand, I would say go with the Dolphy Dream. And I know that sounds crazy, and I know I might get, lynched for that by, Disney collectors, but when you can take something and make it your own, there's a big difference. These, you really can't. I mean, you'd have to make the clothes yourself. They don't make clothes or stuff like that for these. These are absolutely 100% collectible dolls. They're not, play dolls or dolls you can really, have fun with because they are specifically made for this specific reason. So, I will put links down below on places where you can get these secondhand. There are plenty of doll groups on Facebook. If you look, Disney Limited Edition is what you're going to look for on Facebook. There's plenty of those out there. Disney Store, I'll put links there as well. I know Disney Store Japan has started shipping to the United States in some instances. So I will put that link also down below so that if you're looking for something and you don't see it here, you might actually catch it on Disney Japan's website. So, but by all means, keep an eye out for these dolls. Like I said, I'll put a link down below also on future upcoming and a website that is a great resource for these dolls and what's coming next, etc. Otherwise, you can join the Disney newsletter. They have some great stuff too. If I had my choice between this doll and the Volks, resin Elsa, I would take the resin Elsa, but this is a great alternative if you were looking just to have that doll and go, okay, well, I just want her in that specific outfit to display. These are a great alternative because they actually come straight from Disney. So I would definitely look into this. But I mean, compared, if you're doing a deep down comparison between these and these big dolls, the big dolls 100% way more detail, a lot better for you in the end if that's what you're looking for. I would happily accept any questions. Please put them in the comments section down below. I will try to get to them. I try to answer all the questions that you guys send to me. Otherwise, please check out my Patreon, patreon.com/Kittie Kitsuneko. Link is down below if you'd like to support the channel. Other than that, I want to thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a great day, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. Stay safe out there, and as always, be good to each other. I'll see you again next week. Bye.